Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Yutul. Welcome back to the Alpha of Graveyard Keeper. I cracked it. I found out how to make clay bowls, and unsurprisingly it was in the research tree. Yep, speaking to the bishop unlocked the concept of dirt. I wouldn't exactly call that much of a concept, it's pretty much basic from the word go. We named the planet after it after all, but the immediate research option was of course for clay, so let's get these bowls built, which first of all means building a potter's wheel. There we are, so I need 2 stone, some more flitches, and luckily I have enough nails to do it. On a less pleasant note is the fact that I can build my armour and my sword, but the sword needs hemp rope, and I have no idea how to get that. I'm not even sure it's possible to get it in this version of the build, but I'll worry about that later. For now, I need stone and I need flitches, which means I need some spare wood. So, that's the wood. Grab the stone while I'm up here. And come on, comrade log. You will serve well. You must serve motherland. Or at least you must serve graveyard. There we are. So, wood stashed. Flitches built. I also need to get the furnace going again. Well, that's not an immediate problem. Right, done. So, flitches built, stone built, potter's wheel should be good to go. And we'll just drop that in where the old wooden anvil was. Get this built. Hammer, wheel. Doink, there we are. And I need water to make the bowls. Okay, well, that's easy enough to come up with. Still don't understand why the well insists on giving you the bucket of water instead of just the water itself, but there you go. Alright. Oh yes, I also figured out how to make paper. Let's just say that the skin I'm getting it from, you've already guessed, haven't you? Yeah, it's coming from exactly there. So, switch to water, use that, that gives me 20. That was going to give me 20 water, there we go. Drop that into the chest. And then I should be able to just quickly do some ceramic bowls. Oh, they've even got the potter's wheel turning. Nice touch. Excellent. I have wheel, I have bowls, I have some research. I also need to very quickly grab some sleep and recharge the energy. And I spend the rest of today making bowls. I should have 20 ready to go for the bishop tomorrow. At least that's the plan. Okay. You know what? It's middays. Up you get, lazy bones. There's no point sleeping in, even if it is a more or less Saturday. Okay, oven has got nothing to work with at the moment. And I need to move some water through into the chest here so I can start making dough again. So let's grab that bucket, turn the bucket into water, stash the ash. There we go. And okay, should be good to get on with the crafting. So, makey bowls, makey bowls, spinny wheel. Need to do this about another 4 times. Hopefully the bowls all stack, 'cause I'm turning out 3 per, so technically I'm going to make 21 of them. But that'll do the job nicely enough. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, check that. 18. One more shot of these guys. And then if I get the furnace running on the next iron ingot, that will come in handy as well. Okay. Speaking of furnace, check I need more firewood. Which means I need more billets. Which means another soaring session. Done. I'd get the skull to do it, but he doesn't have any arms, which is kind of a problem. Hack, hack, chop, done. And I need more. And I'm out of energy. Well, just pop some food for the purposes of this. Also, mining. That would be handy. Well, regular iron ore would be useful, and coal, if I have an option for it, but the other thing I could use is the circular saw, because I need that to make wooden beams, and I need that in order to start clearing the tunnel blockages down in the mortuary. So, bread. There we go, just finish this off. Done. That's set. And the iron's going. And actually, while we're at it, drop that water in there, clear some inventory space. Quickly cook some dough. And get some more bread on the oven. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Temporarily. In fact, there we are. Stocked up the oven. Bread is cooking as well. Perfect. Right. And so to bed. And yeah, I swear it's the time acceleration when you're sleeping that's tanking the frame rate. Yeah. Okay. Collect bread. Set second batch going. Pop outside. Iron is still going as well. So, check the inventory. 21 bowls. Right, let's go talk to the bishop. I should probably feel slightly bad that we are aiding him with his campaign to exploit and oppress the poor and hungry by stopping them from starving. But this is, of course, a vile plot to keep them enthralled to the patriarchy, so there you go. More bowls. They're just perfect for the poor. Wow. I am pleased to note your involvement in the business of the church. You're welcome. Now, what have you got for me? Ah, a big church. Thank you. That means more faith and more money. Money, of course. First, everything here has to be perfect, and the church inside and the graveyard outside. So, I have to get the graveyard to 30 and the church to 20. Wow. Redfish fillet, eh? You mean the town is starving us right now? No, I can't eat meat. Ah, right. Okay, fair enough. So, redfish fillets, the church, and the graveyard. And in the meantime, he's going to throw me various overpriced bits of junk. Right. Well, to start with, let's get these last bits of stone fixed. Yank. And you. Needs 2 for some reason, which is a bit annoying, but it is a slightly more ornate fence, I suppose. And you. There we go. Right, so that's fixed almost everything that's broken, but I do need to get back to upgrading things. Also, weren't you meant to be giving me my first shot of research? He did not give me my first shot of theological research. That is somewhat awkward. This is why we do not trust capitalist exploiters. They lie. And also I need to get my wriggle on as regards those bits and pieces here. So, can I get this done? Well, I need to get theological research from somewhere, and that could be tricky. Can pull out skin. Yes, that's where I'm getting the materials to make paper. Why do you ask? Prayer for faith. Prayer for prosperity. And I can build church benches to bring in a bigger conversational transition, but I need that theological research from somewhere. Okay, where am I going to get theological research? Well, Perhaps if I prey on it. Or maybe not. Ah! That's what I needed. Ka-ching. There we go. Ka-ching. So, I can build my first research. The question is, what do I build? Probably candles. Or church benches. Either of those I think would give me the opportunity to start turning out additional faith items. But let's get the congregation a few more places to sit. After all, get bums on pews, that's exactly what's needed. So I need nails and I need planks. For the moment, however, I'm just going to fulfill my duties. And oh yeah, I need to actually go and get the sermon text, don't I? Oops. Don't worry, it's still technically Sunday. Give me that. Alright. Plant sermon. And 50% chance of this work. Greetings, brethren. I would indeed like to say some words. Throw off your oppressors. You have nothing to lose but your chains. Our church is great at exploiting the masses. And now let us pray for this blessing. Ooh, shiny. Will it work? Yay! Your donations are... Oh, of course. And then the weekly shakedown. Instead, if we can get them some more comfort and a big conversation. Ooh, very nice. That was what? Yank. Don't think I got any more faith, but there you go. I only got the one. Didn't seem to double up, but there you go. Maybe it's in here. Faith bonus 2. Excellent. I still only have one faith. There's nothing here. Okay. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not. However, the bishop is happy, and I have enough faith that I can hopefully convince the actress to tell me what happened to our friend, Snake. You remember Snake? He was the guy who allegedly had the stamp to allow me to extract meat. More immediately, I need to make some wood planks, for which I need flitches. And I need lots of them. And I need nails. Well, the nails, thankfully, are easy since I've just got some iron ingots. So, grab the anvil. Nails, there we go. Okay, got 6 there, so we'll run another batch to get a total of 12. Ha! Suck it, blacksmith! You think you can carry on exploiting me now? And at least I wasn't a lumberjacker. In town I have to produce my own for that. There we go. And planks. Lots of. This is actually surprisingly light on energy. Also, the inventory is full, so what I should probably go and do is drop some wood billets, and we'll drop the clay bowls and the iron as well. And the wedges can wait. It's back to pick up the planks. 5 so far, so build another 3. Oh, not enough energy. Well, that's what the bread is for. Okay. Okay, so 11 planks, 12 nails, that's more than enough to build the next pew. Let's get back and go and do exactly that. 1 pew. Donkey, bodies. Oh wait, there's already one of them more. Oh yes, that's a point. see the skin. And I'm out of energy again. Fine. And you'll see this is why I need the wedges and the simple parts, but I also need the wooden beam in order to prop it up. And for that, I need... rather annoyingly, I need the circular saw, which means theological research. So this had better pay off, or I'm going to be up a rather awkward heretical creek without a paddle. And then the Inquisitor will be very unhappy with me. However, stack that, build a church bench. There we go. Ah, self-constructing bench. Excellent. Which just means I need to keep the wood and the nails coming. Not a problem. And, oh, Miss Actress is here as well. So, I have... Let's get let's drop the faith into my inventory just to go and talk to her. Yank, there we go. And stash the prayer. Okay, looks good. Right, to the pub. Preferably before she actually leaves. And then I need to start building a lot of stone in order to make this work. Unfortunately, in order to get the graveyard up to snuff, I'm going to need theology. There we go. So again, I need theology in order to build the gravestones and, more to the point, the stone fence, which is what I need in order to get a suitably high quality graveyard. And I did not get any theological research out of the last pew. This could be tricky. I might have accidentally broken the game. Then again, if I research candles, that might do the trick. Right. However, let's go talk to the actress. Oh, and try not to take the wrong turn and going completely past the dead horse. Hello, Miss Charm. It's me again. I am confident. Let's see how it works. Most of us, you just call me Keeper. Ah, yes, if I'm an arrogant ass, apparently it cuts with her. Worth knowing. Indeed. Thank you. Oh, my beauty, I'd like to hear something nice. Oh, right, so I needed more faith. Ask about Snake. Okay, where is he? I believe... Oh, that's Snake! Okay, no question. Aha! Now we know who Snake is. And, oh yes, also trade away the rent. So, things are generally doing well. I do have the option to make paper for this guy now, so let's head back, rest up, and tomorrow is another day in which I will be performing... Oh wait, I just used all my faith in order to impress a girl. Okay, that's going to make things tricky for the next week. So I've got other things I can focus on, like possibly fixing the garden, and just generally getting more resources. Yank. Back across the derelict garden. I still need to speak to the merchant about getting official permission to use this. Then again, he is presumably a bourgeois exploiter of the masses, so maybe I don't need to ask. Or maybe the game's going to make me ask whether I like to or not. Okay, cook. Bread is... Okay, we're out of dough. There we go. And I'm out of energy as well. Fine, just go to bed. There we go. Tank up the energy meter. And yeah, just let it rest to mid-morning. I should really go and talk to the merchant, but it can wait. Finish this dough first. There we are. And get the bread on the cooker once again. Now, here's the question. Yep, this is still bugged. Very bugged. What do I need to fix this? I need wedges and some... Ah, I can open this up quite easily. Okay, this will work. So, wedges I've got in storage. Simple parts I should be able to make. In fact, I've got an ingot that I can burn there, so let's go do that. There we are. Right, so 3 simple parts and some wooden wedges. Will this be enough? Am I making a horrible mistake given that I have no sword? Maybe. Nope, I need one more simple iron part. Drat. Okay. Well, let's head up. Oh, I've got bread. Fine, get the next batch going. I suppose the easiest thing to do is just head into town and speak to the merchant. I can always pick up the parts I need from the blacksmith. After all, there is something to be said from taking advantage of those who would seek to take advantage of me and my fellow workers. Yes, well, maybe. Down, down, down the path I go. Where I stop, well, everybody knows actually, the merchant is just down here. Or at least he was, and the blacksmith certainly is. So I'll just grab the one part I need from the blacksmith. There we go. Yank. 4 parts it is. And it's up to find the merchant, who has probably gone home to count his ill-gotten coin. The other thing I need to do is actually explore a bit further out to the east, see what's around there. However, merchant has legged it good and proper. Well, looks like we're heading back to go and talk to Snake instead, since I should have everything I need now to open that first passageway from the house. Right, along, along, along. Into the house, through the fields, and here we are. Actually, can I get this furnace going? No, I need more firewood. Problem for later. Well, grab the bread, down to the cellar. Let's go fix this blockage. Clear the path. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Wow, that was easy. Snake! Hold still. Yes, believe me, I intend to. You're probably much better armed than I am. I'm the graveyard keeper. Oh, and I'm also the prior of this church. I'm sure you will. Miss Charms sent you these. Yes, it was. No, I just met her. I'm already at her beck and call. No, I'm just going to leave, I think. Trying to threaten you would be a horrible idea. Also, yeah, I still need beams to sort that. Now, what's along here? Is this something I'm going to regret checking out? Possibly. However, spare bits are always handy. What is along here? Oh, ladder. This looks interesting. Hatch is closed for now. So, is that something I need to wait for Snake to give up on? Or is it something that I need to wait until he's not here before I open it? So I need a key to open the grill, and Snake's still trying to open it. So if I can persuade him, maybe I'll get somewhere. But for the moment, that is a dead end. Right, back upstairs. Looks like I have another reason to pull in some faith, doesn't it? Along with the science. Okay, right. Firewood, I think, which means I need more logs. Okay, that's 6, but I need 10 to get the furnace burning. There we go. Drop this in. I said drop it in, not drop it by. And wood billets. And some more firewood. And fuel. And iron. Perfect. So that's cooking. Drop the rest of the wood in here for the moment. Right, the rest of the firewood can go into the oven to fuel that. And can I make some more dough? Yes, I can. Right, drop some energy on this. And I probably need to look at some of the other options as well. I can still make raw sliced meat. Oh, I still need to deal with that corpse, don't I? Oops. Details. Go bury that, and then I need to focus on making some more grave markers and fences. Mostly stone, it has to be said, but... Finish the autopsy, there we go. So, skin's done, and we'll grab some flesh as well. Sorted. Right. Let's go put this away before it gets any squiffier than it already is. Round and round we go. Drop you down here. Mark another gravesite. Dump another body. Sorted. I note, however, that the unmarked graves are getting more and more deleterious to performance as I go on, so I need to actually go pull up some stone and get some more markers built. Yeah, well, onwards and upwards. Well, in this case, onwards and find the nearest patches of stone to demolish. Like so. And so. So, right, that should be enough to make a few headstones. Well, one headstone. I could use wood, of course, but, well, that's easier to build in a hurry because it uses less energy. It does require nails. The stone option is kind of preferable. Also, I should have built the candelabra, I suspect. Then again, I can always try science options later on, see if those help. Okay, gravestone. This really does suck energy. Oh good, the furnace is done. Dump the ash. Again. Still think that's going to be required for ink later on. And it's almost midnight. You know, let's just head to bed. Also, dump off the rest of this dough. Should do the trick, save some inventory space, dump the meat as well. Okay, looks good. Beddy buys, beddy buys. Okay. Right. 2 more days to Faith Day. Shouldn't be too hard to keep myself occupied in the meantime. Build a couple more gravestones and get them up and running. 1. And 2. There we are. Down some bread. Quick sorts, by the way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Much easier. And we should be... yeah, there we go. Right. Let's go plant these stones and get everybody happy. At that point, however, I think it's going to have to be wood for the grave fences. And I still need to fix this busted headstone. Oh well, problem for later. For the moment, let's just make stones to mark the deceased. And I think get rid of this particular wooden marker as well, just as an upgrade. Yank. You can go, remove that. And plant the standard stone one for it. Sorted. Quality 17. Quality 19. And if I boost this one as well, I should be able to get to quality 20. I'm going to run out of it. Nope, just enough energy to finish the job. There we go. Right, so quality 20. Let's see, I needed to get the graveyard up to quality 30 and 20 quality on the church. Right, simple enough. I also need to talk to the astrologer about the portal out on the east. I also need to give the fake coins to the snake. And the Inquisitor is lurking around. He wants firewood and flyers, of course. Well, turns out there were 2 ways to get flyers. One is to do faith business, which is the easy one, if I can get a source of theology research. The other one is to go, I think it's full book writing, and all the way up here at the printing press. I'm hoping that's a more efficient version of the recipe. Oh, hello, donkey. I need another body, Actually, no, that's a lie. I could actually use another body. First and foremost, however, I need planks and I need grave fences. The plank being the... oh, there we go, right, out of energy, and I don't really want to burn any more food. So, to bed it is. Right, Astrologer Day is today. I could try making the run out, I suppose. Or I could focus on getting the graveyard up to snuff. Well, I need flour either way, so no more food for the moment. Let's finish up some of these fences. There we go. Yank. And, oh, actually no, I've got the planks, I need to make the fences. Bop. Wooden grey fence, there we go, so build 2 of these. And let's head off down to the graveyard once again. Check the tech tree just for a second. Is there anything else I can build down here? Advanced smelting, again I need theology for that. I could build glass, which will let me build an alchemy table. Don't really think I need that at the moment. Steel, however. Anvil 2, steel chisels, and a better hammer. Again, I need theology research for most of the good stuff, don't I? That's turning into a serious roadblock. Okay, let's grab mining. So unlock that. And theology and all further branches there. So the building tree is stalled. The smithing tree is stalled, until and unless. What about book writing? Stalled as well. Theology, unsurprisingly, is stalled. And anatomy. Yeah, I can extract blood and fat. That's totally not going to get me into trouble with the Inquisition at all, is it? Alright, Donkey, I'm sure I'll have a use for this later. Actually, you know what? For the moment, I'm just going to bury this guy. I'm not exactly short of stuff, although... Let's drop this in. Yank. And... just check the paper. Like I say, skin makes paper. As much as we'd rather it wasn't so. There we go, pigskin paper. And if I can find hemp somewhere, I can make hemp rope. The fun part is going to be finding hemp. However, once you turn the pigskin paper into clean paper... Actually, how much does the actor need? Find paper and ink. Could be tricky. Well, let's make some paper. As well as keeping the actor happy, or at least maybe making sure he fails miserably to get into the Miss Charm's pants. You can also decompose paper to get science. And now I've got 20 of that stacked up. It should hopefully come in handy. Let's finish making up this clean paper. And once that's done, it will be Sunday once again. And I can attempt to acquire some more faith with which to persuade people to do various things. In particular, if I can use faith to get research, which is done down at the study table here, I can exploit that. Wait, did I say exploit? I mean, use for the good of the people. And if that pays off, then I will be able to get the rest of the theology research tree on the go. Or this is all about to backfire horribly. One or the other. It's possible I may have to... I just had a thought. I can buy candles from the bishop. Now, what's the research on these if I study them? Going to be worth checking out. For the moment, however, let's just get this guy into the ground. Ink. There we are. Dig away. Into the corpse, which sounds so much nicer than dump the body. And then plant the markers. Or in this case, the fencing. So, quality. Interestingly, that did not boost the quality. Huh. Okay, let's try here. And I'm out of energy. Not just put one shot of bread. Okay, that boosted quality by 1. It should be boosting it by 2. There's something very strange going on here. Oh well, I'll think about it later. For the moment, it's just after midnight, so I'm going to head back, catch a quick nap, and then it's preachy day once again. This may even work. Right. A fresh day, a day of worship, a day of holiness. Totally not a day of ruthlessly exploiting the masses and their belief in order to fuel my own personal projects. That's the bishop's thing, and he is a vicious exploiter of the proletariat, and will therefore be getting his very shortly. Hello guys, do you like the new church? 60% chance of success. Begin, ladies and gentlemen, begin. I notice we have a better congregation this time. 6 people. Our church, great. Indeed. Let us play for this blessing. Excellent. 2 faith to start with. That may be enough to get things going. Woo, shiny. Come on, work, 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 work. Yay! It worked. Excellent. So that should be some extra faith into the bargain. It was indeed a great sermon. I will slowly convert them to the ways of the revolution, starting with the fact that they should really not be giving me their money. Oh wait, what am I saying? Of course I need them to give me my money. Right. Faith is received. Now, let's go and do some research. So, pick an item to study. I cannot study the candle. I can, however, study the grave markers. So, we'll go with that one, and study. The outcome will be deposed into a lot of theology research. Hallelujah! Ha ha! This may be a one-shot deal, but at least it means that I can break a couple of these research blocks I have got. Study is complete. Sadly, I can only do it once per item. I suppose I better do it again. Let us study. What is there to study? Right. That's a problem. I suppose I better find something else that's holy. In this case, I suppose it would have to be ink, pen and ink. I could snap forward to that and get writing as well, which would let me build a desk. Or I could build the Light of Faith, which would mean I didn't have to pull any candles. Or I can build better gravestones, which will hopefully let me build more items that I can A, use to pretty up the church, and B, use to research for extra faith. So let's go with that. Unlock stone gravestones. Right, success! I have got theological research. Unfortunately, I don't have much of it. This is going to get rather tricky. Not for the moment, however. Let's just plonk this marker down. Yes, thank you, donkey. Now, if you don't mind... Excuse me, this is all in the cause of science. Totally and absolutely in the cause of science. Hope the bishop doesn't notice. Nah, he's too busy looking at himself in the mirror. He wouldn't know if you marched a brass band through here. Yep. Here we are. Just get this into play and study it up. And then I need more faith. What a pisser. Oh well, that will have to wait until next week. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, don't tell the bishop, okay? Farewell.